In the last episode of Reality Trip, the team discovered the harsh truth of assembling hard drive coils at an electronics factory in Manila, in the Philippines.
Don't stop, just focus.
Spending the night in the workers' cramped quarters.
Her sister sleeps on cardboard, on metal, and this is as comfy as a mattress gets.
And after just a few days together, there's trouble brewing.
Some of the shit she says blows my mind.
But it's not just Stephanie who's annoying Kieran.
Pete, you take the piss out of him and he'll just like cower in the corner like, don't be rude to me.
Reality Trip follows 5 young people on a journey of discovery. They're not widely traveled, so they have limited experience about how the rest of the world lives. Back home, their lives are relatively comfortable. They can afford to buy the essentials, and they have their futures mapped out. Kieran has a partner and 2-year-old son, and he doesn't care how the rest of the world lives.
I don't need to worry about that because it doesn't affect me personally.
Stephanie's parents emigrated from Asia. A former Miss Asia New Zealand, she's a keen shopper.
I think I have a black belt in shopping.
Anna loves fashion. She's the youngest of the 5, but knows exactly where she's heading.
A fashion writer in New York is the goal.
Peter's the geek in the group. Computers and gaming are his passion.
Yeah, I've very much been into computers my entire life.
My role in the family is probably the protector.
Stevie is defined by her Maori heritage and her close ties to family. For 5 weeks, they will travel through Asia, walking in the shoes of the locals, living as they do. How will these real-life experiences affect our 5 young travelers?
Well, I'm going to be honest, I'm losing it.
It's day 5 of the reality trip. They're heading to Tagaytay, a farming area an hour's drive from Manila. About 40 million Filipinos live in rural areas. But are the people out here any better off than the factory workers in Manila?
We did see a lot of pineapple on our way, didn't we?
Bananas or pineapple?
They've no idea where they're going or what they're going to be doing.
So not keen to do anything.
Even out here, Steph has to be wearing makeup.
I think that when I look my best, I feel my best, and then I do my best as well.
So will Stephanie do her best today? It's midday, the hottest time of the day when the locals come in from the fields.
Hello. I got some. Those dogs look like wolves, eh?
Dogs.
Hello.
Hi.
You're walking today the banana plantation?
Bananas.
Mystery solved. For the next 2 days, they're going to be shown how to farm bananas by Efron, who owns this plantation.
Starting tonight, your room. Okay, come inside.
So this is our room.
Yeah, this is the Hilton. Oh, this is crazy.
This is cool.
Not everyone's enthusiastic about tonight's sleeping arrangements.
Will we all sleep here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll all
All
sleep
of us.
here. Cool.
And do we cook our food over in that little area there?
We can make them banana cake.
I wouldn't mind if we just had Wi-Fi.
Stephanie's complaint about not having Wi-Fi isn't the first time it's been raised in the group.
I think if I hear the word Wi-Fi one more time, I'm going to shoot someone in the face. Like, I'm sick of people, like, get somewhere. Is there Wi-Fi here? Get somewhere. Is there Wi-Fi here? Like, man, just up. I don't want to hear about Wi-Fi or how much you want to get on Facebook.
It's real spongy. It's actually quite, like...
Don't
Jump on
I
it.
reckon just stand,
Don't
man.
Just
test
stand.
it.
Peter, you're like having a child with us, and I'm going to have to turn into dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the owner of the house.
Puerto Rico and his wife are tenant farmers. They lease the land and try to make a profit from what they grow.
You sleep tonight together and just family in this house.
Thank you for letting us stay.
So they all sleep here and we're going to sleep with them.
Are you in here too?
3.
So 3 and then us 5. 8.
And the dog?
And the dog.
Okay, guys, get your tools. 1 bolo and 1 patik. We're starting working in banana plantation.
Oh, wow.
I'm stoked we get weapons.
The origin of bananas has been traced back to the Philippines and New Guinea, more than 5,000 years ago. Now the Philippines is one of the world's leading exporters.
Why are you walking so carefully?
Because I don't want my shoes to get dirty.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, guys, I teach you how to plant the banana.
Just wait for Princess. She's coming. Well, this is my sort of thing.
All grass is clean.
All brush.
And then you make a hole.
I can't wait to see you girls do this.
No need to buy new banana seedlings. Puerto Rico simply cuts fresh plants that are sprouting from the base of an established banana tree.
They re-sprout, and then they have to plant them in their own little areas.
Bolo. Get this.
Oh yeah, expose the roots.
Oh, that's cute. We just
Sorry?
planted a tree. So glad I bought my rugged sneakers.
All leaves in here. And back here. Fertilizer.
My fertilizer.
That took them like 2 seconds.
Let's go start.
He's laughing at me. First time. Get it right.
Careful.
This kind of work doesn't come naturally to Anna.
I love this piece, just it feels so heavy and nice, and it's gorgeous.
Fashion and beautiful things are her life, but she's not all about image.
I'm very opinionated about vegetarianism. I'm also very opinionated on how people are treated.
She loves bananas.
I eat peanut butter and banana on toast every morning religiously.
Anna would enjoy planting bananas, except for one thing.
I just hate dirt. I think feeling dirty just makes me feel yucky and gross.
You hold the bolo like this. Hold tight here. And cut.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
The grass like this.
What if you chop off your legs? Okay.
I can feel myself dripping with sweat in places that I don't think I would.
This is my second life doing this.
Okay, more.
Okay.
Planting bananas is one of the most rewarding things I've done in a very long time. There's just something about planting these massive banana trees and knowing that in 9 months, those bananas are going to feed someone. One finished banana tree.
Planting banana trees is a world away from what Peter does at home.
I love computers because it does feel like an adult version of Lego.
And he loves what he can do with them.
Is Peter a big gamer? Absolutely.
I think I strike a fine balance between addiction and hobby.
Pete's a going with the flow kind of guy.
Just seeing where life takes me.
That's how he handles new social situations.
I tend to stand back and watch how the group dynamic evolves before kind of coming forward.
Get in there.
Oh, oh no. Did I take duct tape?
What's wrong? What's happened?
So sad. I fixed.
Peter's quite impressed by Ephron.
He's so cool. He's still got the most cheeky, kind of almost childish attitude while still being firm and authoritative.
You make a hole. See.
I can make a hole now.
Why?
Yay, I can.
Yeah. You can.
Banana trees are not light. This is the first time in a long time I have sweat dripping off me. Woo! First banana tree.
Stephanie, have you done one? Look at her, makeup running, shoes dirty, foul look.
I don't care. I don't think of it as a challenge. We're just planting trees.
Kieran's mention of makeup running has got Stephanie worried. Good thing she can see her reflection in Pete's phone.
I've done 4.
That's 4 more than Stephanie.
No rest, you should.
Am I almost there?
And then you get the seedling.
Yeah.
You plant the banana, okay?
Okay.
No reason to stop, okay?
Yeah. I'm trying.
2 guys are impressed to work at this plantation, but Stephanie is not good working. I think it's a rich family. If I compare the Filipino woman, Stephanie, no. The Filipino woman much better, hardworking.
I don't want to push the little seedling into the ground because it's going to ruin my shoes, and I just bought them.
Apart from Stephanie, the rest of them are enjoying the work.
This is hard work. It's harder than being at the gym. You have to use a lot more of your body at once. The humidity does not help, but it's good. It feels rewarding. You know, you're actually doing something.
It's good because you just get into autopilot and just do it. It's great. Sun coming down on you, get a little bit of a tan. A little bit easier because I've got 2 of these. But no, it's great.
I just keep thinking of all the bananas it'll produce. And mine will probably be the sweetest.
Why are you not working?
I'm just resting.
You work hard.
I know I do.
In his 40 years of planting bananas, it's unlikely Efron has ever come across anyone quite like Stephanie. At home, Stephanie lives with her parents and works part-time as a promo girl for Red Bull. Her first loves are shopping, makeup, and clothes.
Yes, I do have 3 wardrobes. That sounds really, really bad, but it's just so good.
She buys name brands like Christian Dior and has her sights set on being a TV journalist. Ambitious? Yes, but that's Stephanie.
I would describe my personality as game on, all for it, let's do it.
Except when it comes to manual labor.
So tired.
Stephanie, you working?
Yes. You've got to put more oomph into it.
Higher.
I'm just not strong.
You're strong like a boy.
You're strong. Like a boy. Yeah. Pretend there's a Gucci treasure chest down there and you're digging for it. Is that seriously the way we're going to encourage me? It can stay down there.
Some of them see the funny side of Steph's laziness. Peter doesn't look too impressed.
But it's done! Where are the boys that laughed? Ha 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 ha!
Getting blisters. I saw some of the guys have gloves on. They're laughing when we said, you have gloves. It's pretty sore. Sign of a hard day's work.
Sorry, Kieran, but 3 hours planning doesn't make a hard day's work. They're heading back to the village for a meal, and then there's more work, and Stephanie gets some special treatment.
Go, Stephanie!
Shut up!
Back from planting, they decide to explore the village and locate the all-important toilet. There are about 15 people currently living here. Many of the village's young people have gone to nearby Manila because it offers more work opportunities, like the hard drive factory they worked in.
So I'm thinking it's probably going to be like a long drop.
In the midst of dirt floors and very basic houses, a mobile phone, and the kids are watching a TV show.
Video on a little phone. Bathroom? Nope. Okay, so we would... The toilet be, I'm guessing.
Follow the flies.
Yeah, follow the flies. Oh, wow. This is actually better than I thought it would be. It's clean, like it's a white, nice bowl. I'd have no problem sitting on that. And I have a feeling they probably cleaned it.
I'd be, like, if you girls were on the toilet, I'd be hanging out here with a camera.
That's so creepy.
I wonder how the shower system
There's
works.
soap, that means there's a shower. Oh,
Yeah.
you fill the bucket up with water and then you'll probably use this.
just like...
Yes, man, they live like kings in there. That is a sweet toilet.
It is. Yum!
Oh my gosh, wow, that looks amazing.
Todorico's wife has prepared a mid-afternoon meal. This is the first time on the trip they've eaten home-cooked food.
You start lunch. You use your hand,
Yeah?
and then you eat the food.
With a leaf or a plate?
Farmers like this.
Just use your hands.
Yeah. And get the fish, like this. And eat like
Easy. Thank you.
What is this?
soy sauce
So, cool.
with chili.
With chili.
Okay.
Thank you.
You take.
I don't handle hot well, but we'll give it a go.
Apart from Stephanie, none of them are used to spicy food.
That is actually hot.
Yeah.
Are you okay? I will be soon.
You like it hot?
It's because of the chilies and the soy sauce, eh?
That was really hot. That's the hottest thing I've ever tasted in my life.
How much does a bunch of bananas sell for at the market?
100.
100 peso
So,
for one of them. How much do the workers make to work here?
He says 1,000 a day. A week.
A week.
1,000 a week. Wow.
That was my painting.
Yeah, that was your painting.
Yeah.
On their first day in the Philippines, Stephanie bought a painting for 1,000 pesos.
So they make $20 a week.
20 bucks.
Do you have any children?
Yeah.
How many?
5.
5.
5 children. Will your children live here?
No,
No, the other in Manila.
Will they come back and plant bananas as well? Or do they have different jobs?
Different job. The children didn't like to plant.
Too hard, eh?
They're like Stephanie, don't like working.
Stephanie. Because Stephanie, I think, is a rich family.
Pretty girl. Princess.
Francis.
They get plenty of rain here, but the downside is all the typhoons. On average, 20 a year hit the Philippines, often causing crops to be wiped out. That means farmers like Efron have to deal with no income for many months.
Hey guys, I teach you to plant pineapple, and Stephanie plow the field. So, here's your gloves. Gloves. And Stephanie, let's go to the carabao and plow.
Efron singles out Stephanie for the plowing, maybe because she was such a dismal failure at planting banana trees. This will end Steph's hopes of keeping her shoes clean.
Hold the plow.
Okay.
And hold the rope. They say, go. Like that, like that.
Okay.
You spunk. Okay, go.
Go.
Start.
Oh my God.
Your eyes in the carabao.
Whip it, Steph.
Okay. Am I doing anything?
No, she's not doing anything. The plow is only skimming over the surface. It's supposed to dig in and turn the soil over.
It's actually just being dragged on the ground.
This is probably like a day off for the ox. The ox is probably like, well, this is the easiest way.
It's still not underground.
Go, Stephanie!
Shut up! It's still not even in the ground. It's like, I think that cow came to laugh at me.
Plowing a field is a unique experience for Stephanie. Being laughed at isn't.
I just somehow get myself into all these weird situations. It just seemed to be entertainment to a lot of my friends. So I guess, you know, when we go to these countries, you're gonna either laugh at me or laugh at me.
It's 4 o'clock. They've got 2 hours to plant pineapples before it gets dark.
Get one seed of pineapple. Then you make a hole. I show you it. Put it here. And then here, here. That's it.
Oh, that's so much easier.
You follow the line, the rope. The other one. Okay? You see? Okay, you may continue.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
While the others plant, Kieran has a go at plowing. He wasn't interested in the electronics factory, but this is a task he's putting his heart into.
I've got quite an addictive personality, so if I get stuck on something, I'll do it and do it and do it until I'm really good at it.
Kieran takes the same approach to his job as a radio engineer, winning 3 awards in the last 5 years.
I had to be the best at it, and now I am.
Perhaps it's that competitive streak which drives Kieran's provocative humor.
I just wind people up and just tease them.
Hey, Stephanie,
Is that all you got?
look at everything I've done. I was made to do this, see?
Yeah, and that's it. That's all. Are you taking your girlfriend for a walk?
I like this new Stephanie.
I've become as arrogant as you.
Stephanie gives it back to me when I wind her up. There's moments where I could push things further with her and I know that it would upset her, and maybe later on in the trip there'll be a time and a place where I'll push it a little bit too far and she'll fully snap and I'll laugh in her face and that'll infuriate her even more, but we'll see. How are you guys? Yeah.
I'm pretty good, actually.
Found something you're good at. That's manual.
My back is quite sore now. And we're on a steep hill, and I've just had enough.
Like that? Deep?
I'm done. That's my day's work done.
They're not used to a whole day of physical labor. Likewise, tonight's sleeping arrangements are going to be a new experience.
I'm not looking forward to sleeping on a bamboo floor tonight after a hard day's work, you know. It'll be fine, but, you know, there's better places you could sleep after a day of manual labour.
I'm not actually used to sharing a room with anyone,
Neither.
so... Or even a bathroom.
Neither.
I don't even share a bathroom.
I don't want to sleep with 7. How many is it? 5, 8 people.
8 people.
In a
Plus the
room.
dogs.
Yeah, plus the dogs, plus the cats,
no
plus the
dogs.
ducks, plus the goose. I'm not looking forward to that.
Coming up, Peter gets something off his chest.
I feel like as much as I'm trying, absolutely nothing is good enough.
Could this be the end of the trip for Peter?
So do you want to go home?
They get back to the village at 6:30. Being the tropics, the sun set an hour ago.
Can the dogs go out?
Yeah, they'll be sleeping in here tonight, no doubt.
Now that they're back, Peter's in a weird space. But it's only when the others have left the room that he opens up.
Steph's tantrums when planting banana trees, it's almost a mockery of what they were doing. That made me really angry.
Peter connected with Efron during the planting and thinks Stephanie's lack of effort was insulting.
On a respect level for people like Efron, it's like she planted 2 trees and she did a shitty job. I could have done those trees in the 10 minutes she spent whining. I would rather she would have left the area completely. She's a cool person, don't get me wrong. And she's cool to talk to. But she's doing it for the attention, and I get that it's a TV show, I do, but she's extremely frustrating. She's not afraid of flashing her money. She's not afraid of mentioning everything that she has repeatedly. Oh, my friends own beaches, my friends own Lamborghinis, my friends do whatever. And she thinks this is going to propel her into superstardom, and it's ridiculous.
But Pete's frustration goes beyond Stephanie. It turns out he's struggling with the group.
I feel like trying to be friends with these people earns me being told what to do and being made fun of. This isn't the first time that I've felt like this, though. I feel like as much as I'm trying, absolutely nothing is good enough.
This is how they would shower every day.
That's so much dirt that just went off your hands.
Does anyone else want to do the same?
Yeah. I'm gonna do my hand.
Peter has little in common with the others and has not yet formed a close bond with anyone.
Except maybe Stevie. I don't think I would have actually made proper friends with them back home.
Oh,
It doesn't help that he and Kieran are polar opposites.
Kieran's a prankster, and I have a feeling that he's doing it because he is also insecure.
I would have loved there to have been a guy here who I could like talk about tits and ass with and just like be boys.
First time I've ever had a shower with a cup, man. Like a cold shower. Having to just wash yourself with your hands and throw water on yourself.
So do you want to go home?
No. No, there's absolutely no way that I want to go home. The experiences themselves, like I genuinely enjoyed planting banana trees. I genuinely enjoyed planting pineapples. Like, that was good. Like, those are awesome experiences.
Whether he likes it or not, Peter's sleeping in the same room with Stephanie and with Kieran, so he has to put aside his complaints.
That net won't keep me out.
Is that good?
Does it really matter anyway about your cat?
Isn't it weird that we get mosquito nets and they don't?
It's so confronting. You're sleeping on a bamboo floor tonight and that's that. And if you had told me I was doing that a couple of months ago, I would have peed my pants. I would have been terrified, but their whole family is so welcoming and it made staying on a bamboo floor a piece of cake, really.
Todorico's family have moved into another sleeping space.
I feel really bad that we have to sleep in their house because we take up so much space.
We kicked them out of their house pretty much, it feels like.
Yeah.
The dogs, cats, geese, and ducks have stayed away, so it's just the 5 of them sharing the small sleeping area, along with hundreds of insects.
We're in mosquito land. I'm seeing them everywhere.
I'm itching my body, like I'm scratching like a pee addict. I'm like freaking mozzies all over me, scratching. I'm
freaking me out.
Ooh, look at my arm.
Whoa!
Holy crap,
Whoa!
Dude.
Their day of hard work has got them thinking about bananas.
I think next time I eat a banana, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to think about Efron.
I don't really feel like eating bananas anymore, to be honest.
I'm just going to love them even more.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to respect them a bit more, like where they come from.
I always have bananas in my muesli every morning, and I think I'm going to switch to like apples or something. It's just so hard.
But if you didn't eat them, then they would lose out.
I guess. I don't know.
Catch-22 then.
It is, it's catch-22, but...
The more you care, the more you care, really. And I just can't care anymore. All right, everyone, good night. Good night, turn out the light.
Good night.
Oh, Marie.
Little firefly trapped
They're
in
so
my...
pretty. Go outside and you'll just see them everywhere.
Peter's complaints were only to be expected. 5 very different people spending every waking moment together. And now, every sleeping moment.
We had to sleep together. Me and Anna were spooning. Buddy, Kieran's trying to grab my feet. That's how close we all slept together. So it's like, we have to get along. We either get along really well or we're going to be total enemies.
Next on Reality Trip, how much will they get for their bananas at the local market?
How much are the bananas?
$1 per banana.
Our 5 travelers are about to experience another day in the life of a tenant farmer in the Philippines.
Oi.
Oh, it's time to get up already.
Oh my gosh, if the sun isn't up, I'm not either. My rule of life. What are we doing today?
More of the same. Planting more bananas, harvesting bananas.
Chicken.
Anna's absolute hatred of being dirty seems to be forgotten.
Well, at home, you know, you get up and you have a shower, you put your makeup on, straighten your hair. It's such a life of luxury that we live in. And then you come to these houses and you wake up in the morning, see if I can grab something that's closest so I can get changed. I wash my face in mosquito water, and when I get dressed, it doesn't feel like I'm ready.
Stephanie's making sure she's ready to face the day.
We're in the middle of the Philippines and Steph is chucking on makeup. I don't know why she's so caught up on her makeup and fashion. It's just like, step away from that. It would make her an all the better person for it if she just let go of fashion just for 5 minutes. Kieran, where's your makeup? Why haven't you got yours out?
Yeah, come on.
No, where's this flea treatment?
Have they come down though? Like, have you still got them or like whatever it is?
Oh, it's better. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there, mate.
Hey guys, that's a Filipino traditional breakfast.
What is it, Epron?
Taho, taho.
Taho is a Filipino snack made from fresh tofu with the consistency of custard.
Oh my gosh.
Get in there.
I get it all the time at Yumcha. That's really yum.
What's that on top?
Milk sugar.
Caramelized brown sugar and sago pearls are added for flavor and to thicken it.
Yum. This is so good. This is real good.
Oh, you guys are so rude. Thanks for waiting. Thank you. Cheers.
Taho sellers can be found all over the Philippines.
Is this very heavy?
I want to lift it.
Do it, Steph.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
How far do you walk every day?
12 kilometers.
12 kilometers.
12 kilometers.
Well,
Oh, you must have some big muscles.
They've done the planting, now they get to harvest some bananas.
Hey guys, this banana is ready to pick up.
cool.
So I'll show you how to get the banana. Hey. Go.
Oh, timber.
Move.
You ate the banana.
Oh.
Cut the leaves like this. Ready for compost fertilizer. Okay.
Bananas.
Banana. And you'll be continuous.
Yes.
Okay.
Big multinational companies like Dole and Chiquita dominate the banana industry in the Philippines. Efron is one of many small independent growers supplying mainly the local market.
That's encouragement from the cow, really.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, now she's putting work into it. It's coming. Nice work.
That could so easily have broken Peter's leg.
Banana.
Yeah.
Ants aren't the only animals which like living in banana bunches. There's spiders and even snakes to watch out for. Stevie looks very accomplished with a machete, as she did planting bananas yesterday.
Wow. There she goes.
Stevie is shaped by Māori culture and traditions.
This is my marae. This is the Ngārara Nui marae, which is the marae for the Ngāti Ngārara Nui hapu.
Coming from a big family with not much money, she's used to hard work.
I'll get in there and gut the fish. I'll stack the wood and cut the wood if need be. Yeah, I'm not afraid of hard work.
No Gucci or Dior for Stevie.
If they need those top brands to make a statement or to say who they are, they mustn't have much coming out of their mouths.
But she does share one attribute with her other female travelers: drive.
Success is my only option. Like, I don't want to be anything but successful.
Strong like Filipino woman.
Strong like man.
Strong like a man. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh my gosh.
After finished to pick up your banana, going to the market to sell it. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Hey.
Awesome.
Let's make some pesos.
Well, I think I got a bit too excited with the machete. My hand was just pissing out with blood. Apron, he brought over some leaves, mushed it together, sort of squeezed the juice out of it, placed it on my finger, and then he tied it up with the banana leaves. And he said the leaves will stop the blood. It actually feels better than a plaster too, because plasters kind of restrict your movement, where this, I can still move my finger around. So yeah, natural remedies, feel like a native.
Help you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. You're not scared?
Hey, Steph. I am scared.
Okay.
I am.
Even better.
You sell your banana in the market, okay?
Nice.
Apron, how long will it take us to get to the market on this?
1 hour.
1 hour on
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have a sore bum after that.
Giddy up.
Planting trees, plowing, sleeping rough, and now riding a horse. Stephanie's resilience is constantly being tested.
I feel bad because my horse has more bananas than that horse.
People, when they meet me, they're like, oof, she is going to die at this. But there's a tough cookie inside me. I can rough it, I just can't do manual labour, as you can tell.
Going to the market, there's so much dried fish and fish guts and oh, you name it, it's there. So I was trying so hard not to gag because I don't want to be rude to the locals. So the last thing I wanted to do was sit there and be like, bleh, bleh, even though that's what I wanted to do.
The local market is still the main outlet for farmers like Efron and Tororico. Buyers purchase in bulk and transport the produce to distribution centers in Manila.
Hey, how much your banana?
How much are the bananas?
1 peso per banana.
1 peso?
1 peso per banana is about 2.5 cents each.
How many here?
Oh.
6,000.
Right, I'll get counting.
I give you 2,000 all.
2,000 for all of them?
Yes.
Deal? Is that a deal?
And 1,000 peso.
Only? Is that all?
500.
Oh, yeah.
We got to confer.
Deal. Thank you.
Thank you.
These are the best ones.
They've got 2,000 pesos for all their bananas.
I think it's a really bad idea that we have Steph holding on to the money. Who else votes that it's a bad idea?
It's not even really our money, to be honest.
It wasn't our money. It wasn't our
It
bananas.
needs to go back to Ekron and his workers.
Come on in.
The minimum wage in Manila is equivalent to $10 a day. People in rural areas might earn that in a week. Many earn less.
Oh, so that's where the food is, and then outside is like
So intense.
all the clothes.
The food on sale here is going to challenge their safe eating habits.
So this looks like intestines.
It is, yeah. What's this?
This one, pig's ears. So these are all the insides of animals. Chicken,
and pig, and this
pig.
is pig ear.
Yeah. Try one, please.
Yeah.
Smells good.
It's real hot, eh?
So that's the intestines, right?
Yeah.
Stephanie's not fazed by eating offal,
Oh, it's
but
yum.
Anna's a vegetarian and Kieran's not an adventurous eater. Stevie and Peter aren't put off.
That's really nice.
That's real good.
Coming up, they find out how much they've earned for their past 2 days' work.
Stephanie, I give you 100 peso. But
They're back from the market, and it's time to be paid for their work on the plantation.
hey, bro. You sell your banana? How much?
We made 2,000 pesos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's about $45 US.
Stephanie tried to spend half of it on clothes.
Oh, I didn't.
But I give you your salary today.
Thank
All right.
you.
I based your performance.
Yes.
Okay. Stephanie, I give you 100 peso. Okay. But you have a deduct meal,
Oh, okay.
40 peso every meal. So Stephanie, you have utang. You owe.
I owe you. I owe you money now. Oh.
60.
You're in debt.
Anna, I give you 85 peso.
Efron is paying Anna only 85 pesos.
Apron ripped me off.
Anna planted 5 trees, but earned less than Stephanie, who only planted 2.
Though I was apparently terrible at planting bananas, I would strongly disagree with Apron. Was very annoyed.
You know, 3 times you have a meal. So you have utang.
Oh.
Not good enough.
55 peso utang.
So Anna owes money as well.
Steve, you have 150.
Nice.
You have utang 10 peso.
Okay. I might be able to handle that.
Peter,
Yeah.
you're a good guy, a
Thank you.
strong guy. I give you 170.
Hey.
No utang. I give you 10 peso.
Yeah.
Kiran.
Yes.
Yes. 175 peso.
Oh, where? Apron.
But you have 10 peso.
Bonus.
I pay you bonus. Wala utang. No utang.
All right.
Even though Kieran is getting paid the most, it looks like he thinks he's worth more.
I give you your 15 and your 10.
Thank you very much.
And then you give them Apron
You
money.
have utang.
Come on. Oh, they'll have to stay and work for you now. So all that planting yesterday and harvesting today,
Yes.
15 peso.
15 pesos is about 30 cents.
That's because you have lodging
Yes.
and rooms.
Okay.
So is this what your workers earn? Is this
Yes.
what they get paid? Do you have much money, or are you just getting by? You just...
Survive.
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 This was a critical moment for Stephanie. Up till this point, she didn't understand that Efron and Todorico are truly poor.
I was under the impression that they secretly save and that they're just not telling us.
That's because she has uncles back in Malaysia who lead simple lives like Efron and Todorico.
But they just keep all their money in their bank accounts. And that's why I was, in a bit of denial when it came to Efron. I genuinely thought that he was just being really humble and that he just had savings.
So they sell their bananas for 1 peso, and we get our bananas in New Zealand 1 for 60 cents. There's such a huge gap there.
Yeah.
Where is that money in between going? Because it's definitely not going to these guys.
It's staying in the one place, which is at the top.
Big companies are profiting from all their hard work. It's all these guys.
And the ones at the top would probably say it's trickling down, but
it's
I
not.
highly doubt it. Obviously. Obviously, yeah.
This is one topic Kieran can't make light of.
Todorico just sat there and looked like he'd just had his soul ripped out of him. You never really saw him smile. It's not really in existence if you're just working all day just to make ends meet and you're never actually going to get ahead. And so I couldn't do that. I like to be in control of things, and they're not in control of anything, I don't think, because they're just trying to survive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anna sees it very differently.
They're doing the best they can, but they're so happy, and happiness and family is so, it's, you know, what people strive for. People strive their whole lives to be happy, and here these people have nothing and they are happy. It's really hard to wrap your head around.
The team are on their way back to Manila and 24 hours downtime.
There is Kieran's hideous moustache. He even has to clean it up like a cat because he's such an animal.
After a week on the road, the group dynamics are at an interesting stage.
Stevie, I get on with really well with Stevie.
You're like the swine of this group, the warthog.
Kieran's definitely the clown.
What about if I I don't think any of us would put my butt
Go, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Peter's been on the receiving end of a lot of Kieran's cutting humor, and it's starting to affect his role in the group.
You spend a lot of time on your phone, don't you?
She pops her head up. Yeah, I get told off when I talk.
Who tells you off when you talk?
I don't know, I seem to say the wrong thing every time.
The week's experiences haven't dulled their taste for shopping.
We've been shopping today, yes, from Nike to Banana Republic.
Anna and Stephanie shared an interest in fashion and hit it off from the start.
Here we have in a natural environment, the two shopaholics wasting my time on my day off.
The others don't share the fashion and makeup obsession, and there are other issues.
There are moments where I truly just have to switch off from Stephanie.
She's very pretentious. She's very self-indulgent.
Stephanie's traveled back to Malaysia numerous times with her family and says she's used to seeing Asian-style poverty.
I may come across as a bit heartless, and I may come across as a, oh yeah, I've seen that. But that's the honest truth. I actually have.
When she talks about understanding poverty, there's a thing in the back of my mind thinking you've seen it, but you don't understand it.
I'm so excited.
Letting off some steam. It's pretty good to be here at the flea park. I mean, everything we've sort of gone through the last week.
We're sick of poor people.
Stevie and Anna are getting on with everyone.
Stevie, far out. She is just one strong woman, eh?
She really brings a lot to the group in terms of, you know, spirit and happiness.
I'm so stubborn from laughing so hard. There's a few things I've shared with Anna that I haven't shared with anybody else on the trip, and Anna's just been really supportive.
7 days ago, these 5 people were total strangers to one another. The experiences they share are creating friendships and friction. How will these relationships evolve over the challenges that lie ahead? Next on Reality Trip, making costume jewelry in the Philippines where child labor is common.
18? And they go, no, and I'm like, oh God.
In the slums of Manila, some people will do anything for money. And at a massive dump site, their job is to collect rubbish.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking for.
Stephanie has a crisis moment.
Oh my God, I just put this hook in my new...
And Anna and Stevie change a family's life forever.